A big welcome to all my beginner wrestlers here. Jacko Taco with you. We're going to learn how to wrestle today, some of the basics, and get a nice solid workout in at the same time. So if you have a yoga mat or a couple of towels you want to put out on the ground, go ahead and grab that right here before we get started. And if you've never wrestled before, or even if you're an experienced wrestler, I encourage you to follow along just as I do, because we're going to get a good workout in, and you might learn a thing or two that you didn't before you clicked on this video. So, let's get started off with a nice basic warm-up here, and I'm going to put this timer up on the screen for you, and we're going to start off in our stance, all right? So all you got to do, if you're a righty, put your right leg forward. If you're a lefty, put your left leg forward. All right? And just feel around in your stance. You want a nice slight bend in the knees here. And I'm just feeling nice and low. I'm walking around. All right? A couple of things you don't want to do. You don't want to cross your legs like this. All right? You want to be nice and balanced. Your feet shoulder width apart. So I'm just circling here. I'm staying nice and low. Nice and low. Notice how my head is up, my back is straight. All right? I'm not hunched over, leaning like this. I'm in a strong base position. My hands are out. All right? I need my hands here to get to my offense and to fend off the opponent's attacks. All right? And notice how I'm keeping my lead leg forward. All right, no matter which direction I'm going. So let's try it a couple of times here. So we're going to circle to our right, and we're keeping that lead leg forward. Now switch it on over, circle to the left, and we're still doing the same thing. Notice how my right leg is still leading. Now let's go forward and backwards. So forward. All right, notice how I'm not taking steps, one in front of the other. I'm shuffling here. I'm nice and low, keeping that right leg forward. All right? We never want to go backwards in wrestling, so look how I do it. I circle. I'm circling backwards. All right? Never want to go backwards. We're always circling here, maintaining good position. And whether you're experienced or this is the first time you're doing something like this, you can already tell it starts adding up just by moving around in our stance here. Stay nice and low, and we're going to teach you how to do your first attack. All right, that's where the mat comes in handy. And if you don't have a mat and you just got some hardwood floor, don't worry, I got you. We're going to go nice and slow. A couple more seconds here, moving around in our stance. All right, get a feel for it. Be comfortable here. You should feel it in your back and in your legs, hands out. All right, and we're going to go into our shot. So when you're taking an offensive position in wrestling, we call it taking a shot. Get into our penetration step. So we're in our stance here, and step by step, follow me. First thing you want to do, lower your level. It's just a squat in your stance position. So do it a couple times here with me. Ready? Squat down, lower my level. Lower my level. Couple more times. The stronger that you're here in this position, the better you're going to be, the more explosive you're going to be. All right, so step one, squat. Step two, step with your lead leg forward. And it's not a huge step. You don't want to be off balance. It's just a tiny little step to get closer to my imaginary opponent here. So, squat, step. Let's do that a couple of times. Ready? Squat, step. Back into our stance. Squat, step. Back in. Squat, stance. Two more times. Squat, step. One more. Squat, step. All right, now we're ready to move forward. Squat, step. Knee is coming to the ground. If you have a mat, this will protect you. That's why we wrestle on mats, to help protect ourselves. Hardwood floor, we're doing it nice and slow so you can still follow along. Knee comes down, and we're pretty much ready to finish. This back leg is gonna follow through, so all it's doing is sliding upwards, and then we're driving driving off this leg into our stance. Drive, step forward into our stance. All right, so here with me. All the steps, step by step. Squat, step, knee down, slide it through, drive up into our stance. Ready? Squat, step, knee down, follow it through, drive back into our stance. Let's continue. Squat, step, knee down, slide, following through. And this motion can be a little awkward at first without the step by step. Start feeling it. Just follow me without the step by steps. Just follow me. It can feel a little bit awkward at first, but repetition is key here. I promise it won't feel awkward if you continue to do it over and over again. All right, and what are we doing here? We're going for this guy's legs. So imagine there's a guy in front of you. If I have this stool right here in front of me, all right, and I want to grab this is the guy's left leg, all right, I want to grab that guy's left leg. I reach out and I pull it into me, all right. I drive up and into him, and I lift the leg up into the air just like that. So again, I'm in my stance, lower, reach for it, bring it up into the air. All right, we're gonna do a couple more here. This is what it'll look like full motion. And see how I'm coming up straight into my stance? All right, I'm always in that power position, ready to move on to the next thing. Lower my level, knee down, coming right back up. Driving up, I'm reaching for that leg with my arms. Follow on still, we got a couple more seconds here. Going at your own pace. Going step by step. Take it slow if you need to. If you're more advanced, keep on practicing. Grab a stool. Grab a stool and lift it on into the air. All right? Time. Shake it out. Now we're nice and warmed up. See, we don't need to do regular exercises to get a workout. That's the great thing about wrestling, is it works all the body parts in one motion just by being in a stance like that. I'm feeling it in my back, I'm feeling it in my legs. All right, so let's dive into the workout portion here. You just learned how to do the penetration step. Here's what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna put a couple minutes on the clock here for you, and you're gonna cycle through a few different exercises. Number one is our shots. So just how I show, just what I just taught you. All right. If you have to go slow, remember, lower your level, dropping down, and coming on through. All right. You're gonna do 5 of those, followed by 5 down blocks. This one's a lot easier to explain. I'm in my stance. This guy's coming in at my legs. I'm punching down and kicking my leg back. Right side and left side. We're doing 5 each. And then to finish it out, we're doing 5 sprawls. And the sprawl is pretty self-explanatory. All right, I'm in my stance. This guy's coming in. He grabbed my leg. I want to kick my legs back and sprawl down to the mat. All right, here's the only thing. With the sprawls, I want to circle, my hands stay on the ground, and I'm circling right back up to my stance. So he comes in, I sprawl, and I'm circling right back up to my stance. All right, so we're cycling between those 3 exercises. 5 shots with your lead leg. We're just gonna focus on lead leg. 5 down blocks, both sides, right side, left side, and then 5 sprawls. Circling back up to our feet. Think you guys got it? I know you got it. Here we go. Let's shake it out for 1 second here. All right. Here we go. We're going to get started with our shots. Couple minutes on the clock. Here we go. Into our shots to start. 5, and then we're moving on. Going at your own pace. Break it down step by step if you need to. Otherwise, try and go as quick as you can. All right, now we're moving into our down blocks. Right side. And move around in your stance. You don't have to go one and then the next. Move around here. Play with it. Get comfortable. Comfortable being uncomfortable. Couple more here. And when you're ready, you're going to go on to your sprawls. All right, coming down into our sprawls. We're circling back up to our stance. We're doing 5 of these, and then we're coming right back up into our shots. I'm not taking any breaks. I'm not leaving my stance. Not for nothing, not for no how. All right, we're going back into our shots. Simulate that leg in front of you. Grab a stool if you have it. Use it as a little prop. Pick it up, put it back down. We're doing 5 of these. And if you have to go slow, that's fine. You're a beginner, even if you're advanced, you just want to work on your technique, get it down here. This is why you're here, to get it right now. Let's go. Finishing it on through. Going into our down blocks here. Down block. And really punch that arm down with authority. All right, his whole body's coming in at you. You got to be there to stop it. Boom. See how I'm staying in a good stance still. All right. Remember, just being in this position is a workout in itself. You're conditioning yourself for match time. You'll be ready for the first day of practice, whenever that is. 5 each side. A couple more. And we're moving on to our sprawls. He comes in hot. Boom. Sprawl. Circle him back up. Circle him back up. Really throw those hips down into the mat. Into the ground. Circle back up. Right back up into our shots. 5 shots. This is our last time through. Last cycle through. Come on, guys. Shot. 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 All right, going into down blocks. Boom. Punch it down. Boom. Punch it down. Boom. Boom. Play with it here. Play with it. Five each side, and we're going into our sprawls. Finish it on out. Finish with your sprawls. Circle them back up. Boom. Circle back up. Couple more here. Finish it on out. Wherever you are. Wherever you are. Give me one more. Time. Shake it out. Whew, grab some water. We're almost done with this workout here. And you guys, I hope you're learning a lot. Key takeaways from that first part of the workout. Always staying in good position. I don't care how tired you are, you have to maintain good position. And the hardest part is when you get to the third period and you start getting tired. All it takes is 1 second. 1 second out of position, and boom, that's when your partner can capitalize. All right, so you need to work out hard. Make sure you're building up that stamina, that endurance, so that you are nice and fresh and ready to go in the third period. That's the best advice I could give you. We're gonna go down to the mat here, show you some mat wrestling, some bottom wrestling. So when you start a match, you start on your feet. Those are some basics on how to wrestle from your feet. Now, in folk style wrestling, which is what I'm showing you, you have the option to start on the bottom, and if you get away from your opponent, you can score a point. All right, the easiest way to do that is what's called a stand-up. All right, so I'm starting on my hands and knees right here. All right, notice how I have my toes tucked. All right, I like to have my toes tucked just to give me extra spring on my toes. All right, so what I'm gonna do here, left hand, left leg are gonna come straight up. Left hand, left leg, come up. Do it as fast as you can. So come and join me. Put that water down a couple of times here. Stand up, back down. Up, back down. Up, back down. 2 more. Up, back down. 1 more. Up, back down. Now let's do it other side. Right arm, right leg. Come up. Ready? Same exact thing. Coming up, back down. Coming up, back down. Use your hands to spring yourself up. 2 more. Up. 1 more. Up. Now, when I get up to this position, all right, you gotta imagine that this guy is locking around you. You gotta break that grip. So I'm gonna throw my hip outwards here. All right, I'm kind of doing a pelvic thrust. So I step up, hips out. All right, so I stand up, hips out. So with me here. On the ground, stand up, hips out. Back down. Up, hips out. Back down. Up, hips out. Other side, we're doing right leg now. Ready? Standing up, hips out. Back down. Up, hips out. Up, hips out. Now, from here, you have to break that guy's lock. We're just gonna, it's hard to do it without an opponent, but we're just gonna pretend. We're gonna slide that lock right down his body, and I'm gonna turn in and face him. So we're standing up, hips out, turn in, and face him. All right, ready? On my count, up, hips out, turn and face him. Back down. Up, hips out, turn and face him. Back down. Same side. Explode up, hips out, turn and face. 3 more, other side. Stand up, hips out, turn and face. And I'm turning and facing. Notice how I end up in my stance, ready to attack. Standing up, hips out, turn and face. Follow along with me, guys. We are almost through this workout. I know you're feeling it. 1 more. Up, hips out, turn and face. That's your basic stand-up position. We're gonna put 1 minute on the clock. We're doing left side stand-ups. That's it. Left side, get back down. 1 minute on the clock. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Put it all together. Back down. All in one motion. See how fast you can get up. 1 minute here. Come on. And it's not going to be step by step by step. Just flow with what feels natural. All right? Don't overthink it. Just go. You know what feels right. Go with it. Don't fight that feeling. 30 seconds here. Come on. Head, back, straight, up, ready, go. Try and beat me up. Try and beat me up on this one. Ref blows the whistle. Ready? My whistle wasn't loud enough. 10 seconds. Come on. Up. Turn and face. One more here. One more. Good. Switch it. Onto the other side. Get ready. Going on the other side here. 3, 2, 1, go. Exploding on up. Exploding on up. Boom. Boom. We got 1 minute here. Push it, guys. Push it. We are almost done. You guys are learning the basics. You're getting a good sweat in. And this is on your time. Push it, guys. Push it. I know it's hard. You may have not done something like this, but you're doing it now. You're here with me now. Ready? Go. One more. One more. Reset. Get it. Good. Time. Shake it out real quick. Last thing that we're going to do before we wrap it up today. All right? And this is more of a strength exercise. All right? If you are on your back in wrestling, both shoulders down to the ground, then you automatically lose. We never want that to happen. We want a fighting chance until the ref blows the last whistle. So we're gonna do some arches here. All right, arch to get off our back, and we're gonna actually go into our bridge. All right, we're gonna go into a full bridge. So we're on our back. When I say up, we're coming up into a full bridge and then back down. All right, let's see how many we can do to finish it out here today. Follow along with me. All right, ready? When you are, you're ready. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1, up, and then back down. Up, 2, up, 3, arch that back. Up, 4, up, 5, up, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, up, 11, up, 12, up, 13, up, 14, up, 15, up, 16, up, 17, up, 18, up, 19, up, 20, up, 21, and that's it. We're not going anymore. I like to end at those weird numbers. When you get past 20, all the wrestlers, they think, oh man, we're going to 25, we're going to 30. That's when you got to make sure you're working hard on every rep. We did 21 there. I'm feeling it in my legs. I feel it in my back. I hope you learned something today. At very least, you got a nice killer workout in. Even if you're not a wrestler, I'm glad to see you here. Thank you for stopping by. Let's just recap one last time because I want to make sure it's nice and fresh in your memory. All right, we're in our stance. All right, nice slight bend in our legs. Our lead leg is always going forward. All right, and we can step forward. We just want to make sure we're not lopsided. We want to be nice and balanced and in strong position. Head up, back straight, nice and low to the ground. When we're doing our penetration steps, all right, if you were here in person, I'd have you repeat it to me. But here's the steps. Lower our level, step forward. Knee drives down, leg follows through, drive up back into our stance. Always ending up in our stance. If you learned something today, always staying in good position, in our power position, in our stance at all times, no matter what. That's the name of the game. All right? Guys give up, guys and girls, they give up points when they're out of position. It is simple as that. You got to make sure you're not making any mistakes. On bottom, exploding up, throwing our hips out, and immediately cutting back into our stance here. It's all flowing together now. Always staying in good position. When I'm on bottom in my starting position, notice it's very similar. All right, my upper torso, it's very similar. Look. Oh, this looks familiar, right? I'm in my stance. Guess what? I'm in my bottom stance. Feet stance. Bottom stance. It's the same position. All right? That's what the name of the game is, guys. Make sure you're staying in good position. All right, let's clap it out. Let's snap it out. You guys killed it today. I hope you learned something. Make sure to check out some of my other wrestling-related videos and some of my other workout content, whatever it may be. Share it with your friends. I'm here to help you guys, so if you have any comments, if you have any suggestions, feedback, please drop it in the comment section below. And we're Cactus Strong today. The cacti are coming to wrestle and grapple. Until next time, guys, I'm Jacko Taco. I'll see you around town. Great work today.